Hello everybody, my name is Connor and we are here with a Hunter x Hunter versus Jujutsu Kaisen game. We are playing Snipe Kurapika and my opponent is playing Sukuna. So we are going to start off with a zero cost Kurapika, getting us to 1 energy, as you can tell by the energy tracker on my playmat. If you like this playmat, I have this playmat and others available on my storefront, 1000noble.com. I designed all of those, so go ahead, check them out. I'll be making some One Punch Man soon here. And my opponent gonna drop a zero cost UG and then a Nobara to bounce zero cost UG, get himself to 2 energy. We're gonna do the same thing. It looked like a really good play. We'll play Kurapika down off of the Leoria bounce, get ourselves to 3 energy. The more energy we see, the better. I like to have my backline filled with basically 2 cost energies, so he's going to tap 1 for that zero cost UG, playing him down again, and tap another 1 for Jujutsu High First Years. This card's actually, I really like this card. It was something I was running in my deck for a while. It is from the starter deck. So what it does technically is draw 3 cards and place 2 from your hand into your sideline. A good way to kind of mill through your deck. Something I wouldn't mind putting back into my Nonomy list, but I digress. So I'm going to go ahead and play that beautiful card that you guys can't see. It is a 3 energy Kurapika with 2 energy on it. Get us all the way up to 5 energy. And then I'm going to play Basho on the front line and a Kurapika. Kurapika's going to check the top of my deck. I'm going to leave it there, and we are going to pass. The best thing about Basho is he has step and he's double energy. So if I don't need to block with him, I can move him back and be able to have the energy that I need to play out a Snipe Kurapika if I had one. So my opponent is going to go ahead and tap a AP there to play down another UG, putting him at, I believe, 4 energy, if I'm not mistaken, so his raids should be online. He's going to play the blocker UG up front. It gets an extra 1,000 if he has a finger in trash, and he's going to go ahead and pass after playing another zero cost up there as a chump blocker. My board is looking a little scary. So I will go ahead and tap 1, and I think I'm thinking about giving somebody Snipe. No, I'm going to tap 1 to draw. We draw into a Hunter's License, which is pretty nice. And we are debating on if we want to play our Emperor Time Absolute Mastery just to clear what he has on board. If we want to play another 5 cost Kurapika, I think that Kurapika is so good. If we want to put Basho on the back line so we can start attacking. And we are going to put Basho on the back line. Hunter's License to restand 2. We are at 7 energy on the back line. 1 for the Kurapika. I'm going to check the top of my deck. We get a Zeppel. We're going to put him to the bottom there. And thinking about playing Emperor of Time Absolute Mastery just to clear board, but I am going to play another Kurapika up front just to kind of start putting the pressure on. So we're going to check the top of our deck, leaving it there. And he's going to see a domain expansion, and we'll go ahead, swing 3, and get the block with the zero cost. I think his name is Oh, I'm so bad at names. Takumuna. Nailed it. I am terrible with names here. I'm so sorry. So our board is full. My Mimikyu is not updated. We are at 7 energy. We've got 2 energy on everything but the zero cost Kurapika. But definitely seeing what we need on the board. Why did I move to 6? What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. He's gonna go ahead and Divergent Fist 2 of my Kurapikas, minimizing my board prep. 3 of my Kurapikas, never mind. Seeing all 3 Divergent Fists 1 turn, pretty rough for me. He'll go ahead and poke 3, and I will take getting a Leoria with no trigger and passing turn. But hey, thankfully for me, we know he's seen most of his Kurapikas, and we just drew his Divergent Fist, and we just drew into a Kurapika. So we're gonna go ahead, draw 1 with a tap an AP to draw 1. and draw into the Leorio. We get another Zeppel. At this point in the game, I don't want to see him. We put him at the bottom, and we are going to put a Leorio on board. The one of alt art Leorio. I fucking love Leorio. And there's another final trigger. Super unlucky. Thankfully for me, I didn't have him pick from the bottom. That would have been worse. But yep, just counting my energy. Yeah, we are at 7 energy. I promise. There's plenty of times where you guys comment like, this needs this many energy. Like, you played it wrong, and I'm like, bro, what? How? Like, my math? I know I'm not a math guy, but I don't know. I think I did okay on my math most of the time. He's gonna go ahead play another Yuji, and another Yuji. Dang, he has a lot of Yujis. So he's gonna swing 3, and I'll block with Kurapika, drawing into another 0-cost Kurapika. I would really love to see a snipe Kurapika. Gonna tap 1 to draw. Look at that. You know, ask and you shall receive is what they say. So we are gonna raid the Kurapika onto the 0-cost that we are keeping on the back line. And I'm gonna tap 1. Realistically, I think I should tap 1 for Leorio, and it looks like that's what I do. Way to go. Those glasses make you smarter, King. Way to go. So now I have a snipe and impact on this Kurapika. And boom, there goes a Yuji and a malevolent shrine. That's definitely scary to see. And then Leorio becomes a 5 with impact. And a Sukuna. That is also very scary to see. He's going to raid one of his over one of the Yujis in the back line, presenting a really strong front line. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass. Oh no, never mind. He is going to draw 2 off of the Sukuna effect. I will take the Kurapika swing in. There is another Yuji, which gives him an active 3,000 trigger. So then I pass. That's right. My opponent is relatively newer to the game. I think he's come out a couple of weeks. Very, very nice gentleman. Really lucky to have such cool people in my UA community, except for Zach. Just kidding. Zach's cool too. But, yeah, where was I? I went on a whole tangent there. Yes, the Sukuna ability. I honestly always forget when I raid Sukuna to draw 2. I think playing Nanami really drew that. It, like, nailed that into my head. Because that's why I play Sukuna in my Nanami deck. I want to draw those 2. I want to get cards out of my deck. So he's going to tap 1 to play a 0-cost event and tap another to play Malevolent Shrine, which is very scary. And there's the last Divergent Fist, aiming for my snipe Kurapika. Pretty much a bummer. Swinging 3 with the Yuji, I will go ahead and block with 4 with Kurapika. Swinging 3, I'll block with Basho. And the impact, there's Neon. I hate to see Neon in the trash. And yeah, okay, so our hand is kind of losing steam, really. But I'll tap 1 to draw, and we draw into a double energy, and I'm thinking with the double energy Kurapika we can do some shenanigans. So I was thinking about playing the double energy, but I'm just gonna move one of my double energy Kurapikas up front, playing another double energy Kurapika in the back. I have 6 energy exactly, so I get 4,000 on that double energy Kurapika. And now we are gonna play Emperor of Time Absolute Mastery, sniping Sukuna and with impact, and sending Leorio to the bottom of my deck. There is a Nobara, which is a draw trigger. And I'm going to poke 35 with Leorio here. And he's going to go ahead and block with Yuji. Poking 4, he's going to go ahead and block, letting his board die. Thankfully for me, I saw that snipe because Sukuna, not only is Sukuna, but Sukuna with Malevolent Shrine, very scary. Thankfully for me, I don't think he's seen too many of the Sukuna's fingers. And there, I just spoke it into existence. He's going to tap that Yuji and restand the AP because he's going to play the Malevolent Shrine. Or not the Malevolent Shrine, excuse me, the Sukuna's finger. I know what I'm talking about, I promise. But I am feeling pretty confident here. I've got bunch of big bodies. I can push up if I need to, if I want to go for the win. I don't want to say lacking impact, but... And with that, I am feeling a little bit more scared, reminding him to draw his 2 again. Hopefully he finds a finger. Hopefully for him, not for me, though. And he does find a finger. Definitely at a point where the Sukuna is pretty scary, but unfortunately, we've just had a lot of pressure early game. So we've been really able to kind of capitalize on him not finding his pieces. He's going to tap 2, and he will play the Yuji to... What does color trigger Yuji do again? I have him right here. One play, choose one character worth 35,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line. If you have 1 or 2 Sukuna's fingers in your sideline, return a chosen character to your owner's hand. If you have 3 or more Sukuna's fingers, choose a chosen sideline character instead. So he's going to go ahead and return Leorio back to my hand, which is a bit of a bummer. Because, yeah, Leorio was gonna be great here, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1 to play Hisoka on the front line. I think that my thought process here was I need to make sure I need to play this like it's a 0, like he has a final trigger. Granted, looking back at the game, I do know I think we've seen all the final triggers, so he's gonna go ahead and take the impact and not get a final. So yeah, I mean, we were able to really capitalize and see. I mean, we just saw all our pieces. So while it took him a little bit of time to find his pieces, we were able to find pieces and go pretty fast at the start. So I think that's what makes Kurapika really good, is even if you can't find your snipe Kurapikas, I feel like there are other Kurapikas that are just really good. I mean, that 5-cost Kurapika that lets you check the top of your life, crazy good, so good. But yeah, I really love Kurapika. I am gonna post some Nanami Sukuna games here, just because I've been playing so much Kurapika, and I don't know, I just don't have any Demon Slayer decks I want to build since Muzan kind of sucks. And, but I did start reading One Punch Man, so I'm gonna hopefully build a cool One Punch Man deck. I'm also gonna make a One Punch Man playmat, so if you are looking for a Union Arena playmat, with or without the energy tracker, please check my website out. It supports me, gets you a cool playmat, and I get to do what I love, which is making cool shit like this, man. But yeah, I'll be making a One Punch Man playmat pretty soon. And of course, my Kaiju number 8 playmat is available on my website. I'm currently out of stock, but yeah, I'm also available for playmat commissions. So if you want a playmat that I haven't done, or from a show I haven't watched or haven't seen or haven't just made the playmat from, please hit me up, DM me, or email me. It's on my website, and let's make something cool. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.